Hello, yeah. It's now about midnight now, and we're back. I'm in my digs at the bedroom window. You see, there's the courtyard and the quad down below. Um, I'm doing a sort of skywatch, indoor skywatch, because we just finished watching Hoagland. As you remember, I did a quick video before. I'm very tired. Heidi turned up. Bless her. It's nice to see her. But, she should have turned up before, but she couldn't. The reason I'm doing a little skywatch is I'm going to, on the very rare chance I could see Comet Elenin if I zoom the camera in. Now, I think I found the constellation of Orion, and Elenin is sort of like just above Sirius, which is the big bright star to the southwest of Orion. Now, let's just see if I can get it. There's still cloud over the area now. Anyway, I'll be quick because I'm really tired. I'll discuss the other speakers tomorrow morning. Like I said, I've not been able to do my reportage because the schedule of this conference is really tight. There's basically they've put all these speakers on right from 9 in the morning till, well, we just finished like about midnight. And there's like 15 minutes breaks between the speakers. There's 1 hour for lunch and 1 hour for dinner, and the speakers always overlap, and they never start the next one a little bit late to compensate. So we've been having like half an hour breaks. We've been living off sandwiches. I mean, this is the one fault, the one major criticism I have of this conference is they've not really thought about catering. There's not even a water fountain so we can get clean drinking water. And I've been filling up my water bottle from the toilet tap, which is not very hygienic. They even need to maybe provide catering next time, or maybe ease off on the schedule a little bit, cut down the number of speakers slightly to give us longer breaks, and maybe an evening free. You know, it's not. Last night we finished at 11. And we last night finished about 9:30, and we went to a Chinese restaurant and had a meal. Now Hoagland was talking about the space mission. As I said, he was talking for a long time. He said, because of course the last space shuttle mission has just finished, and there's a lot of talk in America about the end of the US manned space missions, space program. For the first time since it began in the late 1950s, the American space program now has no manned flights planned, and the Russians and Chinese are taking over, and Americans feel this is not right. But I won't go into that now because I'll go into that when I talk about Richard Dolan tomorrow. Anyway, he goes on to discuss Vesta, the planet Vesta, as I explained earlier, which I've told you about. The next thing he did, well, after that break, after I spoke to you after the break, Hoagland next spoke about Elenin. Now, Elenin is a comet that was discovered late last year by a Russian called Leonid Elenin, but everyone thinks it's some kind of doomsday event, and Hoagland uses the word fear porn to describe those people and what they say. Basically he's saying that it's a normal comet. It's a very small comet actually, and that's why I probably can't see it. And actually, I've moved my camera. Let's move the camera back a little bit and zoom in. Now, I don't think you're going to see it because it's at 19.5 magnitude, which means it's 100 times too small to be seen with the naked eye. When it passes closest to the Earth in October, it may be visible with the naked eye vaguely. What else? The reason Hoagland thinks Elenin's important is because of the coincidental numerology of its statistics. It's going to reach the perihelion, that is the bottom end of its orbit, where it's closest to the Sun, on September the 11th. Then the numbers 19.5 are constantly encoded into it, and 19.5 is all to do with the hyperdimensional geometry, which I can't really explain. If you go to the enterprisemission.com, it explains it all. There's a good book called 2/3 by David Percy and somebody else as well that goes into that. He, as he often does, Hoagland sort of finds some kind of science fiction analogy to do with the various things he discovered. In this case, it's the book Rendezvous with Rama by Arthur C. Clarke. And I've read that. It's a good book. It's about an alien spacecraft that comes into the solar system and these humans who rendezvous with it and explore it. No, I doubt this is Rama. I mean, what he's saying is Elenin is like Rama in the book. It's a alien spacecraft. Now, his only evidence for that is the numerology and timing of its orbit. So I'm a bit dubious about that. Now, he also says it may be blue Kachina, which is in the Hopi prophecy, this star which will appear at the end of the fourth sun, which of course is coming up in the Mayan calendar, which and the Hopi too believe that we're coming to the end of the fourth age and we're beginning the fifth age. So I'm too tired to think about things like this to really explain it properly. But basically, he says that on the morning of the day when the Mayan calendar ends, which according to him is 22nd of November, because it's he believes in Carl Johan Calleman's model rather than the standard model which says it's the 21st of December 2012. He says that that's when Elenin might turn into this blue Kachina, like another star called Comet Holmes did in 2007. It suddenly expanded into something 100 times the size it was, and it shone like a star for a couple of minutes. It went through a kind of cometary supernova, and Hoagland thinks Elenin might do that, and it may be the blue Kachina that the Hopi talk about. Anyway, we shall see. We're living in interesting times, as Ian Crane says. As I say, this is a bit dubious, but Hoagland is such a sort of like poetic speaker, and he's got such style that he kept everyone captivated right through the 4 hours of his speech. Okay, that's it. I'm off to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Night, night.